The first feature of this hoodie is that it's 100% polyester, which is a very quiet material and it's very comfortable feeling. This hoodie also has like a fleece lining to it, which makes it really soft to the touch, and it also makes it a little warm, so you can use this hoodie in less than ideal conditions when it's cold outside. This hoodie is also camouflaged, as you can see. It features LOOGU's new super camo pattern, which really reminds me of like a real tree hard timber pattern. For the Missouri woods, a lot of our woods are heavily oak based, and then they've got a lot of cedar thickets in them too. And this hoodie actually matches up quite well to the woods that I hunt in. So the camouflage pattern on this thing I thought was super nice. As far as the design of the hoodie is concerned, they put a lot of thought and work into that too. So this hoodie has drawstrings on the hood, so you can tighten the hood down really good. It's got a quarter zipper built right into the front, for air ventilation and to make it easier to put on and take off, which that's a huge plus. It does have a kangaroo pocket on the front, and it's got ribbed cuffs for the wrists, which I really like, and I'll get into more detail in just a second. So that covers all the features, guys. For the next part of this video, I want to go over my favorite things about this hoodie, how it's going to be useful to me, and what scenarios I'm going to use this thing in the field. So let's jump into that part. So first of all, my absolute favorite thing about this hoodie, and this is a small thing but it makes a big difference, is this quarter zipper, man. It seems to me like it's impossible to take a regular hoodie off without peeling your shirt and everything else up with it. With this quarter zipper, it really makes it easy to put it on or take it off, and that's a little thing, but it makes a big difference. Also, with this quarter zipper, when you zip it up, it goes all the way up to your chin, and so if you're hunting in windy conditions or cold conditions, wearing normal garments, it's pretty easy for that wind to kind of creep down your neck, and I like how high this thing goes up. It's a really neat feature and one that I think is going to serve me well in pretty cold conditions. I mentioned the ribbed cuffs, right? And I really liked this because a lot of times this is where my archery release is going to be, right here. And on a lot of garments and outerwear that I pick, they're thick all the way up to the wrist, and it's really hard for me to get that release over there. Like I'm really stretching it. And not only does this like keep all of the extra clothing from being down into my hands, where it's possibly going to get in the way, but it makes it really easy for me to put my archery release on there. So I really dig that as well. The last thing I'll talk about with this hoodie is the fleece lining. Now the fleece lining in here, number one, it's comfortable. This is a really nice feeling hoodie. I could put some thermals under this and put this hoodie on, and I think pretty comfortably go hunting conditions as low as 30 degrees out. So that was a really nice touch on this thing as well. Alright, so for the last part of the video, I want to kind of cover some of the scenarios that I might use this hoodie in, since we've talked about all the things that I like. So, first of all, I'm not worried about hunting in this thing because it is not noisy. When those temperatures are hovering anywhere from 50 to 30 degrees, that is the sweet spot for me with this hoodie. It's got a really nice camo pattern, it's going to blend into to what the woods are doing during that time frame. So for me, I think this thing is going to get some really good use during archery season, specifically in October and November. I think I could put my base layers, my Under Armour base layers under these, and be okay for temperatures as low as 30 degrees. It's really warm, and it's not going to add a whole lot of bulk like a set of bibs would. So that's going to be huge for me because I'm making long treks in public land. I'm going to use the fire out of this thing. I also think this thing's going to come out of the closet during turkey season. The camo pattern on it is bright enough that it's going to blend into those turkey woods really nice, especially in the early turkey season. And I can't say this enough, it's not loud. You're going to be deadly silent in this thing. That brings us to the end of this video, guys. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope that you enjoyed the video enough that you want to come back and watch another man versus deer video, and I hope that you enjoyed it enough that you'll consider subscribing to the channel. Like I mentioned earlier, I do a lot of catch, clean, cook style videos, so if you're into that sort of thing, there is an absolute ton of content on the channel relating to those two things. As this video closes, it's going to recommend you a couple more videos that I have on the channel. One of those videos is going to be the 3D camo mesh suit from LOOGU. If you're in the market for a good 3D leaf suit, I would highly recommend giving that a watch. It's a pretty high quality item. I had mine. I used it during turkey season. I used it this archery season. I was really happy with it. With that being said, I want to wish you guys good luck next time you're in the woods, and God bless.